Good evening, I'm Bo Williams and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. And topping the list for us tonight, a house fire claiming 3 lives. Investigators say 3 others managed to escape. 6 News reporter Dominic Webster joining us now from Madisonville after speaking with family members. Dominic.
Hey, Bo, yeah, around 5 o'clock this morning, the fire broke out here in the 500 block of Old Cemetery Road. Now, I'm going to step out of frame here to show some of the damage from the back side of the home. We've been showing you the front side. It's extensive, but not near the severity of what we have here on the back side of the home. This is the damage there. The entire rear of the home destroyed by this morning's fire. As you said, the fire claimed 3 lives, 2 adults and 1 child. The identities of those 3 have not been released at this time. There were 6 people inside the home, 3 of which were able to get out of the house. Now, we spoke to a couple of family members of the 3 who died. They said they were good, quiet people. They kept to themselves and didn't cause any trouble. It's news no one ever wants to hear.
It hit me sort of hard, real hard, you know. I just couldn't believe it, didn't want to believe it.
Yeah, I didn't, like I said, these are some young cousins, you know, and I didn't want to believe it. Like he said, you know, they done been through a lot. They just lost their mom here a few months ago, and now this happened here. You know, it's just sad. It's tragic.
Yeah, the cause of this fire at this time remains under investigation. We also spoke with a neighbor who lives about 2 houses down across the street from this home here in the 500 block. She said before she got out of the house this morning, she heard 2 loud, distinct booms, and she didn't know which house it came from. And as she walked up the street, she was crossing off which house was not on fire, and it ultimately was this one here along Old Cemetery Road. Reporting live in Madisonville, Dominic Webster, 6 on your side.
All right, Dominic, thank you. Also in our Big 7 list for you tonight, new information about a deadly shooting. Just in the last hour, Knox County Sheriff's Office shared the name of the man killed, John Belcastro Jr. We're told he was 31. He was found with a gunshot wound to the head. Deputies tried to revive him, but he died at the hospital. Now, all day we've been telling you about the woman arrested, Alexandria Pastor Light. According to an arrest report, Pastor Light was interviewed by law enforcement and admitted to making Belcastro take off his clothes before shooting him. That shooting happened Sunday night. Deputies were called to an apartment on Oak Valley Drive. This was just after 11 o'clock. Pastor Light has a court hearing now set for tomorrow to decide her bond. Of course, we're going to keep following this case closely for you. Our next Big 7 story, hearing from the father of a young man hit and killed while walking along Kingston Pike. Today, we find out the man blamed for the crash, who got behind the wheel after getting the overdose antidote Narcan, is now heading to prison. You see him here behind me in some of this video from court. Shannon Walker facing a 16-year sentence now after pleading guilty. Walker pleading to vehicular homicide by intoxication, 4 counts of reckless endangerment, plus possession of fentanyl with the intent to sell. Now, he'll have to spend 8 years of his sentence in prison, then 8 years on probation, and he will not be allowed to drive for 16 years. That deadly collision happening in August of last year, not far from the UT campus. Walker allegedly passed out, then woke up after the crash, reportedly telling officers, quote, "I can't believe I killed someone." Court records show an ambulance crew found Walker unresponsive earlier that day. He was given Narcan and taken to a hospital, then released about 30 minutes before the fatal crash. The man killed in that collision, Ben Kredich, the son of UT's director of swimming and diving, Matt Kredich. This afternoon, he told 6 News it was a bittersweet moment, now knowing the man who killed their son was behind bars. But today's sentencing also brought back all the emotions from the day Ben was killed.
We do. I think, you know, the law in this case is really well thought out. The case was really clear, and so the sentence is the sentence. I'm sure he expressed remorse. To me, it's terribly sad. The whole thing is just tragic, and certainly for our family. Also, he did not intend to kill Ben, and this is a huge piece of his life that will now be spent in prison.
Ben's father adds that he believes the justice system worked the way it's supposed to work in a case like this. Following his death, the Kredich family worked with state lawmakers and advocated for a new bill to address opioid-related DUIs. The bill, dubbed the Ben Kredich Act, passed unanimously and went into effect on July 1st. The Kredich family also filed a wrongful death lawsuit against all those involved in the accident, including the emergency first responders with AMR and Covenant Health. Next up tonight, drivers in Morristown may soon notice new technology along the roadways. That is, if City Council votes yes tonight on the proposed purchase of a license plate reader system. The license plate readers, also known as flock cameras, would allow the Morristown Police Department to integrate with other state agencies and local businesses. The city of Knoxville has used the same technology for a few years now. The city has 27 stationary cameras in place that have helped locate stolen cars and even missing people. Now, some people that we talked with think the technology will benefit their community.
I do believe, it would with helping with the missing persons, and I believe it could help with maybe the human trafficking and stuff. People get the tips and, stuff like that, and then also, catching people that need to be caught.
Morristown City Council will also be voting on a mobile surveillance system that would be used to monitor special events, critical incidents, and areas in need of enhanced surveillance. The council will be meeting in a little under an hour. We'll let you know what happens. Just last month, we told you about the role the cameras played in tracking down a bank robbery suspect out in West Knoxville, helping pair up a specific SUV with a tip from the suspect's ex-wife. Police say that when they made the arrest, the suspect was actually sitting in the exact vehicle. The Big 7 list continues now. The Knox County government hosted its installation ceremony today. The ceremony serves as a way for each newly elected official to be formally introduced. Those newly elected officials taking the oath to serve their community. Now, the ceremony were sworn in the new elects for County Commission to the Knox County School Board, as well as the Knox County Law Director and Knox County Property Assessor. Those we spoke with today say they are ready now to get to work.
Well, for Knox County, in particular District 1, we're the most urban of the district. And so we're looking at just getting to work, having the county invest in our district more. And so that's my job to do, and that's what I promised the people I would do.
Rawls tells 6 News he's eager to work with other county commissioners. Also this afternoon, a vote was held to determine who the Knox County Board of Education chair will be moving forward. Betsy Henderson, who has been chair, was unopposed, so she'll continue serving as chair following this afternoon's vote. Meanwhile, Steve Triplett was reelected as vice chair in a 5-4 vote over John Butler. An update now to a wildfire we have been following. That's next on our list. New answers about that wildfire that's still burning in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park tonight. Rangers now blame a lightning strike for sparking the fire. National Park Service this afternoon sending out some of these pictures you see behind me of a tree near Hannah Mountain that appears to have been struck by lightning. It's not clear exactly when that lightning strike happened. And of note, we're told wildfires that are caused by lightning are actually pretty rare in the Smokies. We've been telling you about the fire since last week. At last update, it's 17 acres in size, and the National Park adding that there is only a low potential for significant growth in the next few days. Like we've been telling you, again, the fire burning near Hannah Mountain, that's not far from Abrams Falls. To give you a landmark, Parson Branch Road, as well as some park trails and backcountry campsites remain closed tonight. Next on the 7 for you, changes to how you park at Kern's Food Hall, the business introducing a parking fee. We're told the change also comes with improved security measures around the parking area. Food Hall says these changes are designed to better manage traffic flow and ensure a smoother arrival process for all visitors. But don't worry, if you're just grabbing some food or getting a quick drink, you will not have to pay as long as you are there for under 2 hours. So on a normal day, if you're planning to be there for 2 to 4 hours, you will be charged $5 to park, $10 for anything beyond those 4 hours. But on game days, we're told the prices will go up. Parking for an hour or less is $5, 1 to 2 hours is $10, 2 to 3 will run you $15. Now 3 to 4 hours is $20, 4 to 5, $25, and then 5 to 12 hours will cost $30 to park. Kern's Food Hall says that when you pull into the parking lot, you'll scan their QR code, and when you leave, you'll be sent a notification about how much you owe.